Every time the man saw a luxury car, he would knock on the window. If the car wasn't equipped with an alarm system, he would immediately pull out a tennis ball and strike it forcefully at the lock, easily popping the door open. He wouldn't just steal the central control screen to sell it. He would also ransack the vehicle for any cash. Disgustingly, he had a twisted habit. Before leaving, he would urinate inside the car as a way of marking his achievement. But today, that act of urination triggered his downfall. When he tried to leave, the door wouldn't open. Panicked, he turned to try the other doors, but no matter how hard he pulled, they were completely immovable, almost as if they had been welded shut. Starting to panic, he called a friend for help, but as soon as the call connected, the signal vanished like it had been deliberately jammed. Desperate, he crawled into the trunk and kicked at the rear window with all his strength. Still, the glass didn't budge. Then he remembered the toolbox in the car. Fortunately, he found a wrench and began smashing the glass, but it seemed to be bulletproof. No matter how many times he struck it, it didn't even crack. He shouted for help, but no one outside could hear him. Helplessly, he watched as a passerby rode away on a bicycle. Just when he was at his lowest point, he had an idea. If he reconnected the central control screen and restored the car's electrical system, maybe the doors would unlock. Acting quickly, he plugged in all the wires and reinstalled the screen. But to his despair, the doors still wouldn't open. Suddenly, the control screen lit up, an incoming call from the car's owner. With trembling fingers, he answered. The car owner revealed that he had been fully aware the man was trapped inside and had no intention of letting him out. The windows, he explained, were reinforced with security film. No one from the outside could see in or hear anything. This man, he said, was the seventh thief to try stealing from his car. After 6 had gotten away, he specially modified the vehicle to trap one alive and make him pay. The owner ended the call and remotely turned on the car's air conditioning, blasting freezing air. As the temperature inside dropped rapidly, the man couldn't adjust anything. He was trapped in what felt like a refrigerator, shivering uncontrollably. Just when he thought he couldn't take it anymore, the owner called again. The man begged for mercy, insisting he was just an ordinary thief, not a monster. He pleaded that his wife was pregnant and they desperately needed money that he had no choice but to steal. Moved, the owner offered a chance. The man had 30 seconds to find someone willing to come help. If he could do that, he would be set free. Then, the countdown began. But the man had a long history of lying. Even his best friend thought it was a prank call and refused to help. 30 seconds passed in a flash. The man completely gave up. He couldn't believe even his best friend wouldn't believe him. In despair, he contemplated ending his own life. At that moment, the car owner arrived and dragged the near-unconscious man out of the vehicle. To the man's shock, a large crowd had gathered, including the police. Unbeknownst to him, while he was trapped, the owner had live-streamed the entire ordeal online. Countless viewers had shown up to witness the thief's humiliation. But the car owner wasn't finished. Traumatized by repeated thefts, he pulled out a gun, ready to execute the man on the spot. Just as he raised the weapon, a police sniper fired first to protect the thief. In that critical moment, the thief stepped in front of the car owner and took the bullet himself. Perhaps he was seeking redemption, or perhaps he couldn't face living with the shame. But his selfless act won forgiveness from both the owner and the crowd.